Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So pretty much I just finished getting home from welding school, and I came home to a package, and that package is actually something that I've been really waiting for to come in, even though it's not something really needed right now because I still gotta paint the engine bay, still gotta do everything else, but at the end of the day it's gonna work to let me fit everything where I need to fit it. So we did receive a package, and I already opened it. It did come pretty much from Wireworks, and they're actually the manufacturer of my engine harness that I went with. So if you guys don't know them, give them a follow on Instagram. They are not sponsoring this. They did not donate the harness or anything like that, but I really want to give them a shout out because honestly the customer service with these guys, with Xavier and the Wireworks team, is honestly A1. They're there to help you, and they're there to give you the advice that you really need if you guys do have concerns about a harness, getting a harness with them, or if you guys want to order one. They'll direct you in the right direction of what spec or what harness to grab. So again, big huge shout out to Wireworks for my harness. I rocked them before. I rocked them on my Civic wagon that had a K-swap, and this is my second harness that I'm rocking with them. The first one was with Wireworks and Wireware because that one had a full chassis harness, race spec chassis harness on it and everything. On this one I kind of went more simple with just the engine harness, but it's actually just not the simple one. What I ended up going through with was actually the quick disconnect harness and some mil spec one. I didn't do the race shim, I think that's how you pronounce it, where they do all the sleeving and everything else on it. Honestly, I didn't really want all that. Yeah, it'll help you protect with heat sometimes and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I decided to go with this one. Honestly, it was a little bit cheaper. But yeah, I ended up going with this one. I'm still waiting on the plate. I do have the plate actually, but my wife took off with it. I opened it up in the car. And that's the reason why I can't show you the plate, so I'm really waiting for her to get back so I thought I can show you guys that. At the end of the day, we did get the plate with it. I also made a mistake where I didn't order the conversion harness for this harness in this engine bay. I did order that already, and that should be arriving within this week, the rest of the week. They rushing it out to get it to me, so hopefully we'll have that here so that we can pretty much have all the harness done. So pretty much let me go ahead and start putting this into the engine bay, and that way I can start mocking it all up because I still need to wait for that plate either way. So at the end of the day, this harness, I made a mistake where I didn't go over the valve cover. I went more of a T-style to where it drops on the side, and that's where I made the mistake on my end, not knowing what harness to get. I should have asked him, and I didn't ask him. But at the end of the day, it's my mistake, and I'll fix it, and I'll make sure I get to wire it or put it to where I need to be, because I do have some there is extra length to that harness, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So where this plug is going to go into now, there's still enough length, as you guys can see, to run it to where I'm going to have to, because we are keeping the AC and we are keeping the heater and all that stuff. Pretty much where this harness is going to have to go is right here. So my original plan was actually to run the harness over there on the bottom of the AC lines, but at the end of the day I'm not going to be able to run it there anymore because of the fact that the harness is actually not long enough. And I ended up going with a T-style, so the T-style comes this way and then it comes this way. So where the over the valve cover would actually have all the wires and everything run this way and then route the other way and come down through the bottom of the manifold, where on the one that I ordered actually runs all on the bottom on this side. So it's actually going to be visible. I'm okay with it. Like I said, it's not going to be a full show car, and I'm expecting to win, I'm expecting to win trophies and stuff and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I'll accustom to it, or I'll get it adapted and get it where I need to go. So what I'm going to have to do is pretty much route everything this way, and I made a little hole here because I was trying to mock it all up. So that's where I'm going to have to drill into, and that's where I'm going to make the hole at. I already bought the tool to do that. And what I'm going to be going with is 1 3/4 inches because that's the same size that I need for that. So at the end of the day, I'm going to go ahead and get this installed. I got to wait for my wife to show up in my truck because she took my truck and I left the billet plate inside of there. So I thought I can pretty much make the screw holes where they need to go and get it bolted in and make sure that everything is where it needs to go, because I still need to put riv nuts in that location also. So let's just pretty much get the harness installed or temporarily mocked up in there so we know which way we're going to go, and make sure everything is routed. Also on this harness, I also had him give me the 2 extra plugs, I believe it is, and one is actually for boost, and then the other one is for just miscellaneous if we need it. So he did do that. He also included the plugs and the little clips, so when we run the wiring, everything will run like factory. Because one's for boost and the other one's I forgot which other one the other plug is for, but we did get those extra plugs put in on the inside. I mean, ran with the harness, so that way it's going to be an easier plug and play once we do the boost control and once we do everything else for this car. But again, let's just go ahead and pretty much get this harness mocked up in there and get everything just kind of situated so we know which way we're going to go and where I need to get some brackets at so we can tuck the harness away a little bit from any heat or any of that stuff. So let's just go ahead and get that done right now. Alright guys, so pretty much as you guys see me right now, messing with the harness, pretty much got the harness the way it needs to get routed. There's some stuff that, like I said, I'm gonna have to change, or not change on it, but pretty much just adjust and try to get these wires close. I mean, as far as tucked away as I possibly can. I'm fine with it still. I'm still very happy with my harness. There's just, like I said, there's some excess wiring where I just got to figure out how to reroute it, make it disappear, and pretty much get it to where I'm going to be 100% happy. At the end of the day, I'm still 90% happy the way everything came out. At the end of the day, this is just something I just need to fix, where I don't mind doing that myself because it's not going to cost me anything to do it. And pretty much, see, this is where I was talking about doing. This is where the new harness plug is going to have to go. So that's where my quick disconnect is going to go now. And it's fine with me because at the end of the day, it's still out of the way of the exhaust system that has to go on there still. I'm gonna have to do the intercooler piping and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, you're gonna see a plate there, which is, it's gonna be easier for me at the end of the day still to go ahead and get it working. So as I stated before, the harness was actually originally supposed to come on the bottom here where the original harness used to meet into. When I ordered the harness, I thought the T-style was actually this way. So when I put all the information in there, I didn't think anything of it, and yeah, found out the T-style is actually on the side of the block and not over there. That's actually the over the valve cover style, and I ended up doing this way. It's a mistake on my end. I'm not holding them accountable, and I won't hold them accountable for that at all whatsoever. So that was my fault right there. But at the end of the day, I'm still happy with it. It still actually works to my benefit here right now, because that's where I want to kind of just keep it at now. I kind of want it over there, but it was going to look like it was more congested with the harness over there and everything else, especially with the hoses and stuff like that. Either way, I'm going to be making, as I stated before, I'm going to be making something here so I can mount it, and that way it cuts over these hoses here, and that way it kind of just blends in here and blocks all this stuff off. So once again, harness is in there. I'm gonna have to wait for my wife still to show up to continue making progress on this harness. Hopefully she shows up within this next couple of hours so that I can continue doing it. If not, then we'll just pick up on it tomorrow, because either way I need to get that piece, the other adapter here, situated inside of the cab. So I think that's what I'm going to do next, is actually run these wires here across the other side, because of course the ECU is going to mount on the other side. And I'm not sure if I've showed you guys, but I'm actually going to see if I can find so if any of you guys are selling or know somebody selling a K-Pro V4, I do not want the V3. I want to be able to have Bluetooth so that I can monitor it, and with the radio that we're going to be putting into the car. I want to be able to monitor my not my vitals, but the car vitals. We do have this plate that we're going to be running here, so we are going to put the K Pro there in that location, and we are going to securely mount it to the chassis. So yeah, let me go ahead and start running those other wires, like I said, over there. Make sure they reach over here, and that way we can pretty much have it all situated and handled with. So that way we can just drill in that hole, put the plate in, and also get everything mounted. So also, if any of you guys are interested in these seats, we're actually going to change it up. I'm actually going to be running, I found a deal on the left-hand drive EDM red confetti seats, and I actually want to run those seats, as I think it will kind of fit the whole theme of the car. And I'll just order another bucket seat later on. I want to try to sell these as a pair. They are with EK sliders and the brackets, so they are for EK. If any of you guys are interested, hit me up, hit my line up, and that way we can probably work out a deal. They are brand new still. They've just, I think I only sat in them literally like 3 times. My car's in the garage. That's just basically to roll my car out and pretty much roll it back in. But let me go ahead and get that harness in here, so that we can make sure that it has enough length for it to reach in the location that we need to put it in. All right guys, so as you guys see me, I was struggling a little bit, but we got the harness ran through there. I had to remove the plastics from there, and now both harnesses will meet up. There is enough length either way to run the ECU there. I may just put it in the factory location if I can get it to fit there on the side, which I'm pretty sure I possibly can get done. But yeah, I gotta wait for the wife to show up still, so that way I can pretty much continue making progress on this engine harness. And then I gotta wait for the conversion harness to come in, so that I can get it mocked up to these plugs here, because one of these plugs, or 2 of these plugs, still need to be utilized with that conversion harness. And pretty much we can have everything pretty much flowing at the end of the day. And I know on the video I just got, on another video that I posted up, I know some of you guys say that I use at the end of the day a lot. I apologize, and I'm trying to make adjustments with all this, but it's just hard to make those adjustments because I'm not used to really being on camera and recording myself. You get what I'm saying? As I'm still getting used to this whole content stuff. So bear with me, and I'll try to make some changes. Let me know what you guys think of the car so far. And again, those seats are for sale. At the end of the day, I'm going to be asking 16 with the rails and the sliders. They are for EK, or I may just throw a raffle up and see if we can get them raffled off, because I do want to put the EK SIR style or the EDM one inside that has the red confetti. It also comes with the door panels, which is what I want to change, and it also comes with the dash, because as I've stated before, I want to put all black in the inside of the car, and for the price that I'll be able to get that for is basically giving me everything shipped. It's going to take a few months to arrive because it will come on boat, unfortunately, but at the end of the day, I think this is the route that I really want to go compared to having a bucket seat. And when I do race the car, or when I do have fun in the car, I will put a bucket seat inside of it. What's up guys, welcome back. So pretty much it's Sunday. I really didn't get to finish the whole quick disconnect adapter plate because wife came home very late, and yeah, I just didn't get to it. But Sunday morning, and we're actually gonna be heading to the Enjoy Life Drive Slow little meet that he's hosting over here in Bonelli Park. So I'm gonna go there for a little bit, and then when we get back, we will finish up the quick disconnect plug and pretty much get the rest of the harness fully mocked up into place, and that way the harness is 100% finished and we know it's gonna be where it's gonna pretty much mount to. But yeah, follow along. I'm not really gonna record a lot of it, or I won't talk a lot of it in that video, in that portion. So let's just go ahead and head over there now and get that over with.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking
my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better. See, I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer.
What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. So pretty much as you guys seen right now, we ended up making our way down to the meet this morning. Hung out there for a few hours, then I came home and then just pretty much helped my wife. Well, she was washing the car, so she washed the car, helped her dry it, pretty much just get it ready for the week again. So that way, because she does drive it on a daily basis. And also I got the bracket back now that she's here. So we're gonna go ahead and get to pretty much finishing this up and getting this pretty much mounted into that location there. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill that out, and then from there I gotta drill these out and be able to get them either inserted with riv nuts or just basically put them through it. So I might end up just doing it the other way, which is just making the holes and then putting the nut in the back and then pretty much tightening it down from the back. But yeah, let me go ahead and get that done so that way we can get this mocked up and get the engine harness pretty much set into place of where it's gonna go. So pretty much this is the hardware that it takes, but I don't know if I'm really gonna run this hardware because I kind of want to run with a theme that we've been putting on the whole engine bay, which is pretty much putting all the titanium hardware. So I'm gonna go, I think I'm actually gonna put the riv nuts on them, and I think probably that's gonna be the best way instead of having to put the nuts on every single time we would need to remove it or whatever it is. So I think that's probably the route we're gonna end up going. I believe it is an M6 if I'm not mistaken, so I think that's what we're gonna end up doing at the end of the day. Yeah, it is an M6, so I think we're gonna end up putting riv nuts on it after. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get that started and let's get this plate pretty much put onto the firewall. Both batteries are dead. Alright guys, so pretty much that's where it's gonna go. The plate will sit there. Pretty much the way it's gonna go. Now, I'm not sure if you guys seen it from the first time, but this is the way the plate is gonna go. So it's barely gonna clear the brake lines, but at the end of the day, this is the only position I can really put it in. So at the end of the day, this is what we're rocking with, guys. So let me go ahead and finish this up, and then I'll show you guys the finished product at the end. Alright guys, so pretty much it's all connected now. As you can see, we just had to make a little bit of room. I still got to make like a gasket, a rubber gasket to go around it. What I'm going to do too is look into getting a 3D printed one made so that I can put a longer bolt through it, and that way I can pretty much just match it up to the same thing. So that's going to be the next goal. Find a 3D printing that'll be able to seal it, so that way we have a good sealing around that. I mean, it's not just metal to metal. But at the end of the day, I did end up taking out my brake lines. I'm going to go ahead and basically put those back in now. I'm going to clean up the engine bay again because there's a lot of shavings, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys the final product at the end of the day, how the harness is and basically the way I'm routing it inside of the car. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so pretty much we did get that bracket fully installed into the car. I did remove the whole brake lines and everything else, and I did put them in temporarily again. I think what I'm going to end up doing is trying to either see if I can make better ones, because I was happy with these, but now that pretty much they got distorted of moving up and down and getting tweaked a little bit, I'm not really digging them. I am going to be looking for some brackets to be able to mount them correctly, like the OEM clips and stuff like that. So that's the next thing. I got to search for those. But bracket and the harness is fully secure now. Hopefully within this next couple of weeks we can actually get started on the intercooler piping, because I need to do the intercooler piping from the cold side to the hot side, to the throttle body and to the turbo. But I do need to order a wastegate and a blow off valve, and also I need to order a ECU. I really need a K-Pro V4. I really don't want to run a V3 because at the end of the day you don't have that benefit of tracking it on your phone and see what else you can do, you know what I mean, or see how everything is. So that's the goal, is hopefully I can order those 3 things soon, because I think that's all I really need to do to get this car 100% done as far as the engine, because we already have the injectors, we already have the harness, and I am waiting for the conversion harness to arrive also, so that I can get that pinned into, of course, the ECU wiring. But yeah, so that's pretty much all we're waiting for now. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks we can make some more progress on it and finish off the intercooler piping, wastegate and blow off valve. But that's about $600-700 right there, and then I need to order an ECU, which is about another $1,000 to $1,200. So hopefully I can save some more pennies and get everything ordered in one shot. And then hopefully I may go up to my homie's house, Brandon, and see if he can help me fabricate some of the intercooler piping and stuff that we need. Because after this, it should be pretty much spot on to get ready to get painted, so that we can pull everything out, prep the bay one more time for paint, do the finishing body work, and then honestly have the bay fully painted again. But again, guys, I think pretty much this is where we're gonna end the video. Hopefully you guys did like the content of the little car meet that we went to, just to hang out with friends and basically just cruise, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I didn't really want to be stuck here all weekend, and I felt like, yeah, I'd go there early and come back and spend time with the family, but I ended up getting busy on the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back in there with the family now, spend some time with them, and then hopefully within this next couple of videos, again, as I stated, we can make some more progress with that. But again, guys, please hit that like button and share the video, and honestly hit that subscribe button also, and hit that bell notification if you guys possibly can. I truly appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Till next time, guys.
And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?